Hey everybody, today I'm doing a very quick review of the new Ciate London Microblade brow pen. This is a first impressions video. I've never used it before doing this tutorial. I thought it would be fun just to give it a go on camera. If you are interested in trying it for yourself, it launches this Thursday on the 12th of September. And I should mention that this is not a sponsored video. So this comes in 3 shades. We've got deep brown, soft brown and charcoal. Now this is identical to the Maybelline Brow Tattoo pen. So if you feel like you've seen it before, that'll be why. As you can see, it has 4 prongs and it creates tiny little hair stroke marks. I've swatched them here for you. We've got soft brown, deep brown and then charcoal. It claims that it's a long lasting finish. I thought I would try a little dab of water over my hand to see how it fares, and it really is water resistant. Even with a slightly more intense rub over the top, it still doesn't come away. So its staying power is brilliant. So I was really impressed to begin with how well it comes out onto the skin. The Maybelline one's very dry and I felt like it just didn't show up at all. This one, as you can see, is very, very visible. However, I did find that as I got into the parts of my brow where there is more hair overlapping, that if I didn't press hard enough, then the pen didn't really show up because it just kind of skimmed over the hairs. I did like that when I did the top half of my brow, that if I used a lighter hand, it looked more natural. It's just that because I tend to follow the direction that my natural hair grows in, these lines are just a little bit too blocky. Therefore, you can see where they kind of crisscross a little bit, but it does look hairy. The shade I'm using is deep brown. As you can see, it's a bit darker than what I would normally use. The soft brown was just a little bit too warm for my hair colour. Again, if you use a lighter hand, it does come out a little bit lighter, but it is still a little bit darker than I would normally go for. That aside, I am genuinely very impressed. If you do struggle with the single hair strokes, then I think you're absolutely going to love this. I would just like them to bring out one more taupe shade for blondes and for ashy brown hair. And considering it's my first go with it and not having had a practice, I think it's come out quite well. If you do want an individual stroke, you can just turn the comb on its side and use it one way rather than using the 4 strokes. That's how I tackled the tail of my brow. This will retail at £14 and $16. What do you guys think? Do you think you're going to give it a go? Again, I do think this will be brilliant for those of you that struggle with the single hair stroke brow products. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and don't forget you can follow me outside of YouTube on my social handles. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye!